lockdown. So it's the 3rd of October 2020. This is my monthly ride to work video. I do beginning of each month, just to catalogue sort of what's happened in the last month or so. There's the computer on. There we go. So the weather for September, typical autumnal weather, a bit windy, a bit cold, no frosts, but it's getting chillier this week, I believe. The government's finally decided there's going to be another lockdown. Whether I'm going to be involved in it, I don't know. The company I work for, half of it will have to close down, the other half wouldn't, because of the vast exemptions governments have made. So I'm just waiting to hear whether I'm going to be furloughed again. Could go both two ways, either be furloughed for the whole month, or they could keep me on and give me more work actually. Who knows? Personally, I think if they're going to go down the lockdown route, I think they should do a proper lockdown, not a half measure, or not bother. But that's just my opinion. Right, so yeah, squirrel. So I'm having trouble with my knees. A good part of last month, 2 or 3 weeks now. Really, both knees seem to have gone. Like pain on front of them. I don't know if it's just a sprain or I don't know, sprained tendon or something. I don't know, but I hope it's not got something that's going to last. I don't feel it so much when I'm on bike. I went for a walk in Ladybower a week ago, and it was fine for halfway around, but then particularly my right knee really started hurting. So I just got to see how they go. So I've not been doing so much cycling or walking. Now I'm back at work. Not doing that much anyway, but if I get furloughed again, I guess I will be doing more, unless my knees totally break. So the way government has handled this coronavirus, being a piss poor show, real piss poor show. Oh no. Said 3rd of October, it's 3rd of November, isn't it? Yeah. So whenever I said October, it's November. Yeah, it's been a piss poor show with this, where they've angled the coronavirus. They've been they've been advised for about a month now to go on lockdown. If they'd done it a month ago, they only need to a bit out of breath. They only need to have locked down for a couple of weeks, but now because they've held back, so long, more people have got the virus, so they're having to lock down 4 weeks. Like I've said, it's not much of a lockdown. So many exemptions. I think just about anyone could go back to work. And if you're working like I am, mixing with all sorts of different people, why bother when you get home and to isolate? You already exposed yourself for 8 hours a day. So yeah, so they're late doing the lockdown, which is bad. And all sorts of restrictions that are brought in recently should have been brought in May, as the opened up the first lockdown. Why they didn't do it, I don't know. Test and trace doesn't seem to be working either, and by all accounts that only really works if you've got low levels of infection. So the lockdown now mainly because the hospitals are getting full. Once again, I've had a week's holiday booked from work this month, so that's going to coincide with the lockdown, which is great, isn't it? Although I never had really anything planned. So, guess I'm going to be scammed out of even more holiday days. It's against the furlough scheme to take your holidays off you like that. No matter what, when there's pedestrians, you jump as you go past, even though there's a wide path like this. And half the time they jump right across the road. Like, if they be on the left hand side, here you come in and they just jump across to the right. It's crazy. So for those people who say people don't use that path, people do use it quite a lot. But the people that say they don't, no one uses it, or a waste of money, they're the people that don't use it. There's always people walking up and down it, cycling up and down it quite a bit as well. So I'm trying a few different settings on GoPro. It should be in low light mode, with any luck. See how it works. Did wonder whether my knees are a consequence of changing the cranks on the bike. 1/2 centimetre shorter, feel a lot better to ride on. They're way too big before. I didn't think 1/2 centimetre would make much difference, but Yeah, it has. But it is only half a centimetre. You wouldn't think it would knacker my knees up like it has done. But it did seem to coincide with changing the cranks. And I do feel difference when we're on this mountain bike with longer cranks, and I got off and got to road bike with this side crank. I always felt the difference. Just using your muscles slightly differently. But I never had bad knees. That's what's sort of worrying me. Not worrying, it's old age as well as much as anything else.